We're tired of the rambling. So here's the Dads Talk Soccer, where they actually try to talk about the match. Emphasis on try. It's Cory Smith, Ryan Ballard, and Brent Callahan. It's City Dads. Let's pretend they know ball.
Tough loss. Had a lot of moments of hope, though.
I think we lost.
Yeah, we had.
Okay.
We tied.
All right. Yeah. After being up a couple times, felt like a loss. How about that?
Yeah. Here's the deal. I don't think we're a good team. I think you have to stay. It sucks because I think the individual pieces are probably much better than the sum, which is a problem. But we're not a good team. We're just not a good team. So getting a point against a team who played in the finals last year at their place, was it last week in Vancouver that you said, can two teams be happy, both happy with the result? And I think they were. I think tonight both teams are probably upset that there was a tie.
Okay.
Us because you gave the lead away twice, and LA because you tied St. Louis City at home.
Before the game started, if you said you walked out with a draw, you would have been okay with it. But because you were up twice, felt like you had it, and almost had it at the end. Like it was the closing minutes where you lost it to the draw.
Yeah, I was fully prepared. What a roller coaster, right? But I was fully prepared to say we didn't deserve that 3 points, but it feels good.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would have said. We got 3 points, and we're lucky as all hell. We should have lost.
Yes. Yeah.
We should have lost that game.
Statistically, absolutely.
So the the red card, so many things.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the red card.
PK
save,
a save.
Yeah.
It's like we got so lucky. Benny Lunt, daddy of the match.
Benny, my guy.
Benny Lunt.
Yeah.
He's
Again, Apple TV is peppering these. I don't know what the internal memos are about pronunciations with these players, but we all heard it, right? We all heard toy shart over and over and over again.
A lot of it.
What is this?
Yeah.
They're baiting us at this point. They're watching City Dads.
I dare them to not comment on Toy Shart.
So bad.
I mean, Hebert at right wing back. Every time I'm gonna lose my mind when and especially you were the most dangerous when you went down to 10 with Watts on the field. All of a sudden, they started moving the ball forward with possession and pace.
Well, they switched formations.
Right.
I think the first time I've seen this year that, or at least that you could tell that they played with 4 back, not 5.
Maybe we start with that formation.
Maybe we start with that formation.
Yeah.
Isn't it wild how you get more scoring chances with an extra forward? But that's easy to say when you have all the injuries, right? I mean, even when you shift down to 2 center backs, it was Kyle Hebert, Josh Yarrow. I don't know that those are your... Nilsson's out there too, which he made it the whole game. He seemed okay. He had the breathe right strip. Everything's okay.
Wasn't it Biori force strip?
I think Yarrow had a rough night.
But I'm going to be honest with you, Yarrow and Hebert were both really exposed, and I don't know that it had a whole lot to do with their position. I think Danny Bouanga is probably one of the best forwards in the league, and he just skinned him.
I miss Kessler so much.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just that.
And Berkey.
Yeah.
And Lunt was great, but you missed the whole aspect of having a veteran, seasoned goalie who's played at the highest level.
Traffic.
Yes, telling you where to go.
Yeah.
How much longer does this stay at timeline? Do you know? Have we heard?
I don't know. He's training, but not doing keeper drills yet.
Okay.
And I think has like a wrist guard, but not a cast. I don't really know.
Right.
Kessler's out, I think, another 6 to 8 weeks. It's a grade 2. They asked Olaf after that press game, at the post-match press conference last week, and he just said it's a grade 2, like we knew what that meant.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Grade 2, the one you repeated a few times.
Grade 2.
You mentioned Ballard being out, right? Hartle, my new favorite player. Don't get me wrong, Hebert, dangerous line you guys are towing here, but still cute as a button. Hartle, like that dude is everywhere. Every time he touches the ball, I'm like, this could be it. This could happen. He's making a break through the middle.
He was he was our big, he's supposed to be the playmaker.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the heart and soul of that offense. And when he is, it looks great, right? Like he's a good player. He's a talent. That's the most frustrating thing is all the parts that aren't working. They have worked in the past. They've worked either in better leagues or, I mean, all these guys were great last year. Last year we got them at the end of the season. We were already out of it. But Hartel and Teuscher and Betcher were on fire. Yeah, right? They were scoring at will. They were putting up numbers in clusters, and Leuven was in on the match too. Like,
I think that's part of what's so frustrating about this season is that's how the last season ended with these guys, and now it's just
right. The problem is that you can't sit there and say like, well, maybe they're getting their feet under them, maybe they're figuring out the league, maybe they've already performed. They've performed at the level they've shown that they can be very successful in the league. Those are dangerous players. They should be doing more.
I just don't know what Watts had to do to earn more time. He had such a good game against Vancouver, even on dead legs.
That may be part of it is that you do start to manage minutes now. I don't know if you guys looked at the schedule. I think we have 5 games in 2 weeks. It's not even. I can't believe MLS is doing that, but so that comes into play. But you also have to look at the profile of Akil Watts versus Danny Mwanga. But I'm not the problem. That's kind of where you lose me though. Is not that Watts necessarily profiles any better, but that the alternative is Kyle Hebert,
right.
And that doesn't make any sense either.
Right.
Unless there's some strategy involving kicking the ball out of bounds. I don't really know. I didn't get the.
You said we picked up players at the end of last year. We just picked up a new player this week, right? We picked somebody up from Atlanta. Is that right?
That's right.
Did I read that? Can you have any info? That's the extent of my knowledge.
Mr. Silva.
Does he play?
Does he play?
Does he come in? What's the runway before he actually sees the?
That's a good question. A lot goes into that. You don't know where a player's fitness level ever is when they come in. So I assume he was in the league he was playing with. I assume he's match fit. That's the phrase.
Okay.
I assume he could go play soccer tomorrow.
Yeah.
He was on the bench tonight, right? Maybe? Yeah. Probably. Well, cut it if I'm wrong. Pretty sure he was on the bench.
Noted.
I don't know.
Record it both ways, just in case.
You know they left him off the squad tonight.
There you go. Perfect. Seamless edit.
Editor's note. Silva was, indeed, on the bench for match day 10. But good to see the dads covered their bases either way. Now back to the show.
The best scoop I can give you on John De Silva is that he's Celio. He's almost like a mirror, not necessarily an evil Celio, but the opposite, but on the other side.
He just has a mustache. He comes in.
Waluigi.
Okay.
Kind of small winger, loves drifting wide, loves getting into space to get the ball and taking guys on one-on-one. Okay. It's the exact offensive player that we do not have. It's a really good sign.
Shao Klaus, though, today was in there mixing it up, a bit of fuckery in the middle.
Unbelievable. The hair's making him feisty.
Is that what it is?
Those roots are taking hold.
Sure, yeah.
Someone's going to have to shave that thing for him.
So I am excited. The Open Cup, right? That's what
the Open Cup?
The Open Cup?
U.S.
Open Cup.
Oldest.
You gonna finish that sentence?
Well, no, maybe not.
Okay.
It's old. It's an old tournament.
So
it's really old.
May 7th, we're playing in an Open Cup, and we're playing a developmental team.
No, that's not how you
Omaha, academy team. What is it? The right word?
They're in the United Soccer League.
Oh, they're in the USL?
They are in the USL, and I want to say...
Do we buy them?
Yeah, they might be for sale.
First of all...
Let's go meet the owners.
Omaha Union is 100% for sale for the right number. There's no doubt in my mind.
Everything's for sale.
Right. I'm not interested. But yes, they will sell you that team.
Omaha sounds rough.
I haven't seen the books.
How many silver bullets are in Omaha? More than champagne?
Not enough.
Anyway...
Enough for one more?
So Mackay Joyner, I think, is going to probably see some decent time in that game, is my guess, right?
So there's two schools of thought. Yes, I think the conventional wisdom would be to play your reserves, play your kids.
I want to see him just kill them. I want to see him.
So then, but you're not going to get that. with Kai Joyner and Caden Glover and I don't know. Miggy's not training with the team, I hear, but
I just would like to see him get more opportunity to be creative. Is kind of my point. Like, it just go. Hey, let him play 65 minutes.
yes,
Right. That's
okay.
That's. I mean, are we going to get that?
I think you do, but I think your attitude has to be, I don't care what happens. Because here, the other thing is I don't want to lose to Omaha Union. Omaha
Right.
Union. But is it the worst thing if we do?
Right.
It's less games.
I just want to see.
Are we trying to win
I
the
want to
US
see
Open?
one ass kicking this season. Is all I want. I want to see us just curb stomp somebody.
I'd like to see a
one
lot of
time.
them if that's an option. If we just get to request things, let's.
Shout out. What up, Nashville?
So May 7th, I think we've texted you about this. It's in the text thread.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you need to go to this game.
Yeah.
I know you're coming back from
It's
vacation.
like a Wednesday or something.
It's a
Right?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
But I think I have a new holiday for St. Louis. Okay?
Okay.
It's the first time you get a business and a special and a city night game. That first time of that season when that overlaps,
Little
Magic.
it's magic.
Day baseball, soccer at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So golf in the morning,
Yeah.
day baseball,
Yeah.
soccer at night.
My manager's not watching
And
this.
in between, not titty bar.
Yeah.
Huh?
You lost me a little bit there, but
Or-
I mean, we can talk. We can.
Or
yeah.
the knot that bothered you? What's the issue?
Or,
We're flexible.
or Hammerstones. I don't know. Wherever.
A lot of places you can.
A lot of places to choose
A lot of
from.
places you can see titties. St. Louis.
I'm looking at a boob right now.
It's so Daddy's Day.
Okay.
It's Daddy's Day. It's Daddy's Day.
like
The
that.
first,
Yeah.
the first, the
We
first
can get
one.
t-shirts. We can make us t-shirts.
Is this a city? Is this a St. Louis specific?
St. Louis specific holiday. Cardinal Men's Businessman Special.
Yeah, Daddy's Day.
Daddy's Day.
I like it. 10%
Yeah.
off promo code.
Yeah.
Daddy's Day.
Daddy's Day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think you go out, you go out with your boys, you go out with the other dads.
Yeah.
You know?
I
If
love
you're
the idea.
if you're a good dad 85% of the time,
Wow.
you deserve a daddy.
And you treat yourself.
Yeah, you treat yourself.
You do what you, if you want to get brunch and mimosas, that's what you do.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's Daddy's Day.
I like the idea
Daddy's
of
Day.
walking into the clubhouse for your 7 a.m. tea time, being like, Daddy's Day though. It's
Daddy's Day.
So I'm just gonna go.
Daddy's
ahead.
Day. So that's as many
You guys
breakfast-
celebrate Daddy's Day? Is it like
Yeah, waitress brings up the time.
is it like
It's
Memori-
Daddy's Day.
Is it like
Sorry.
Memorial Day thing? Can I just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
What's that
service.
mean? You guys want chocolate covered strawberries? What?
I could be in on a Daddy's Day event. That could be fun.
So but you go but I think here's the golf has to be 9 holes of just a terrible golf course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here's-
we've got a few to choose from.
I'm not taking you to a good golf course.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot Brent's good at golf.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
We're gonna have to no, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's true. It's fun for me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't get embarrassed.
I'm not there to play golf.
Right.
That's not why I'm at there.
No, we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm there to feel better about myself watching you guys play golf.
Well, you say that. I
I
think
made an
I think I
oven
took
today.
a lot of money from you two last time we played golf.
Who remembers these things? May 7th though.
May 7th, Daddy's Day. First Daddy's Day, first annual Daddy's Day. Next year, it'll line. I think there's enough.
Is it the first, or can you have multiple daddies? We only do the first, right?
I think the first, right?
Because
Like
then
they-
you're going to go harder.
It's kind of like an eclipse.
daddies.
It's like an eclipse, right? It's when they line up for the first time together.
Yeah. I just think once a year keeps it special, so you can get really hard with your daddies.
Yeah. Very hard.
Get real hard. You want to get as hard as you can on Daddy's Day.
Yeah. Rock up.
Yeah.
For sure.
Anyway, that's my proposal.
Okay.
First, we'll celebrate, and I think next week,
Rocked up right now.
spicy takes. We'll allow one of our viewers, if they win spicy takes, to come along, and we'll pay for 75% of the day. They can be our fourth, and we'll pay for 75% of it. What-
Are they covering?
You
it?
pay for 75%.
Yeah.
Also, why 75?
It's a weird number.
Also,
It's one of four.
A lot of questions.
He's paying for himself.
I understand.
Yeah,
But
it's-
when you say 75%, no, never mind.
He did a math joke. I'm pretty
It
proud
wasn't
of him,
great
actually.
though, right?
No,
Because I'm
he's
a lawyer,
trying.
and the
So hard.
mess up is attributable to the Scrivener.
Yeah.
Scrivener's not a real
so
word.
I'm
That's not a real
I'm
player.
not paying 75%
Real name.
of their cost.
Yeah.
Ryan will know. Daddy's Day sounds great.
It'll be great.
I think you just won me. I think you just won me over.
Yes.
That's it for this week's episode of The Dads Talk Soccer. Not as bad as I expected. Still bad, but like, charmingly bad. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe to the show to get the full episodes where they've been known to lament Ballard kids, rank their favorite gas stations, play fake trivia, and just be dads. You can probably find a link somewhere nearby if they haven't botched the release schedule. They're the city dads, they're sorry, and they'll try to do better next time.